Before you start marketing, you have to think of what is the key thing that you have to measure for this campaign to be a success. In today's video, we're gonna cover some basic questions that you need to know before you market your product online or before you think of creating a product. Just some basic stuff to get the gears working in your head. Firstly, think of what are you marketing? What's your product and how does it stand out above the competition? If you don't have any competition, you're very lucky, but when you do have, you have to think about what makes your product unique and what are you marketing. Secondly is think about who your customers are. Start with what you know and sort of create a target persona. Think in terms of what their age is, their gender, their income, or their upper class, lower class. Third thing to think about is when are you going to market to your customers? Think in terms of, is it a specific time of the day? Is it a day of the week? Is your product seasonal? Number 4 is to think, what is your marketing objective? We call this a key performance indicator. Now there can be more than one, but before you start marketing, you have to think of what is the key thing that you have to measure for this campaign to be a success. Number 5 is what is your message and how are you going to get that message across? Long ago it would be, here's my product, please buy it, but people don't respond to that as well as they used to, so you have to get clever. You have to create a story to sort of involve your customers in your journey. Number 6 would be on what channel are you going to market. Not all channels are relevant to all businesses, and you have to think in terms of where your customers would live online. If you have more of a visual based product, you're gonna, let's say, market it on Instagram or Facebook. If it's something more professional, LinkedIn would be maybe a better platform to market on. So think on what channel you're gonna market before. Don't scattershot your efforts. Laser focus them. The last question, which would be number 7, is how are you gonna track and measure your success of each campaign or each change that you make on your product or your website. You can measure your data through Google Analytics, which would be linked to your website, and the other marketing platforms like Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram. All of them have got data collecting software that collects data as you run your campaign, so you can view those afterwards and track your KPI, as I mentioned before, your key performance indicator, to see if you hit your target that you set for yourself. Both of these are very important. You have to look at them separately to see how people reacted to your campaign and if they reacted to the way you think they would, or if there are any changes that have to be made in the next campaign. If you want some more information on the topics that I discussed in this video, just check out the link below.